This might just be the best drip coffee pot I have ever used, and believe me when I say I know what I'm talking about when it comes to coffee. Before I go through the thing that sets this apart from all the other ones, let me go through a couple of the checklist items that I really wanted to have and needed to have for my setup. First is going to be the detachable water on the side. I like being able to just pick up this whole thing and then take it over to the sink and be able to drop it back in, clearly see it from the front. I really like this feature. My last one had that feature, but I couldn't see it on the front. It was on the side, and it was hard for me to see on the side, so I really liked that. I also really liked that it had the iced coffee feature, which was a solid. The other part that I really wanted was I like the craft way better than I like a heating element on the bottom, because the heating element just makes the coffee bitter and gross, and I like that it keeps it hot for a long period of time. And it doesn't really detract on the flavor too bad, so I'm able to drink this even in the afternoon, and it's usually really good. Having the front load for the basket was really nice. It does come with one of these reusable baskets, or you could use a paper one if you'd like, as well as the little scooper to scoop things in, and is relatively easy to clean. And these vent holes are going to be very important. So all coffee contains carbon dioxide, and blooming your coffee first before you brew makes the biggest difference, because it will release that carbon dioxide and give the coffee a much smoother taste, which comes into down here. This pot is going to bloom your coffee automatically and release that carbon dioxide, giving it a much better taste. Now, it does add an extra 3 to 4 minutes to the process for the blooming, so if you need to, you could always press time saver and it does not bloom the coffee, and it's going to brew just like almost every other coffee pot that you have out there. But let me tell you, the difference is night and day. Now, it does have a timer, so you can schedule it to come on at a certain time. You've got your time settings with your clock, and you've got start, and then a normal cancel button. Now, if you're like me, I actually get up at a little bit different times in the mornings, so I just press my start button. I used to use a timer when I work construction, but I don't anymore. So I used to be able to brew my stuff, and I would take the craft and I would take this with me to work, and I would have coffee all day with me. It would stay warm. But now that I work from home, it's still nice to have this here. A tip and something that I use is I have their instant hot water machine, and I fill this thing up with hot water each morning, and this pre-warms the craft before I use it, which makes the craft stay hot way longer. Well, like I said, it's not necessary. It's just something nice. If you can, it's nice to be able to do. But outside of being functional, the aesthetics, I think, looks really good. Its form is there, it performs really good, and the most important, it makes the best tasting drip coffee that I've ever had.